Call is now being recorded.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, good evening, sir. Dead Goon. This is
Good evening.
Psychic Dog. We're the Team M2GO Hearthstone division. How you doing tonight, Mr. Goon?
I've been better.
Yes. Oh, buddy, I'm going to have to get you nice and comfortable because I was expecting some kind of a savage beat or something funny as fuck and just uncomfortable. I suppose you are, though. You're a little under the weather.
Yeah. Honestly, I've been better.
Yeah, it was a true statement.
Wow.
A little wow. You know, you could say that at any point in your life, really, except for whatever the best you ever were was. So, technically, it's a great night for me, but I've been better. I have been better.
I've had better.
We both been having better lately. Well, tonight we're going to talk about just two cards from the prologue of One Night in Kharazan. I suppose this officially begins the Team MTGO random review of One Night in Kharazan. There's just two cards you get in the prologue. I'm not sure how it works. Apparently the Prince, Malkhazar, plays some role. He seems to be the final boss as well. Spoiler alert. Anyone who hasn't, yeah, actually, maybe I might want to edit that out because, you know, anyone who finds this fucking video on YouTube or the fucking depths, they may fucking not know. Hopefully by then they know.
Yeah, I hope I can ruin the whole thing.
Yeah, but if you looked on the wiki, you can see the boss order, the names of the bosses, and you can see the first encounter you have. I don't think it's just called the prologue, is with this Prince Malkhazar buck. He's also one of the legendary minions that you get towards the end of the adventure.
And if you think about it, you didn't ruin it on purpose. So it was at random, and if they're listening, you know, good enough for them.
Yeah, this is Team MTGO random. There's no telling what the random thing will say is. Certainly if we just roll a die most of the time.
That's the least of the beats that they'll suffer in this particular recording,
yeah,
I'm sure.
Through this video. Well, it should be a pretty short one. You get just two cards from the prologue. The first one is Enchanted Raven, a 1-mana 2/2 beast. It's a druid card, a druid class card.
I would never play it.
Yeah. Right away we have this is great because right away this goes, you and I are totally different on this fucking card already. I'm sure we'll be for most of the time. We have differing views of Hearthstone. But okay, well let me first preface this with just some information about the card. This is only the third card that they've ever printed that's a class card with no text. A class card, a minion, no text. The other two previously were Fearsome Doomguard, the Warlock card, 7-mana 6/8 with no text, and Carrion Grub, the 3-mana 2/5 Beast Hunter with no text. This is the third one, 1-mana 2/2 Beast.
Well, to follow suit, yet another shit card.
And now, to you, it's a shit card because why? You would never play in any of the wacky, stupid Greenbeard decks you play?
Yeah, no, it's actually better than the other cards with no text. I wouldn't play it because it says Enchanted in the name. I would never play that in my Druid deck, ever.
So
very emasculating, you know?
For you. Yeah.
Right, yeah. Now, I may play it in a maze.
What about you? Like the jewel? You like the jeweled scarab? What's wrong? So jeweled is okay. Being jeweled, that's fine. But enchanted, no.
That's the deck, you know. Druid, I'm not playing enchanted. I'm playing snorting, you know, fucking, rolling, bullying, something like that. Enchanted, no way, buddy.
Beating.
Yeah, right.
Well, fair enough.
Value-wise, just fine.
Yeah, value-wise, we agree it's fine. Actually, I like the card quite a bit. First of all, when when 2017 comes, they're going to rotate out a standard League of Explorers as well as the Grand Tournament. Living Roots is from the Grand Tournament, I believe, or maybe it's League of Explorers. I'm sorry, it's from one of those two sets, and it'll be gone when 2017 comes. And so,
which will be a strange time.
Yeah, it'll be a strange time. There won't be. I think there'll be one set released between now, maybe one adventure in one set, or just one set. We are in August of 2016 here, and it's 2017. That I don't think that's the date. It might be around the same time as it was this year that they introduced standard. It could be March or April of next year, or it could just be on the 1st. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they are going to rotate out. Those two sets, Living Roots will be gone. This will be the only Druid class card that's 1 mana. I think it's certainly, as it stands now, inferior to Living Roots. You draw it later in the game. It's just a 2/2 minion. The Roots has a lot of value throughout the game, and obviously 2/1/1s are just about as good as the 2/2. But every Druid card plays Living Roots. It's ubiquitous, and when it's gone, a vacuum will open up, and perhaps this card will see more play. But as it stands now, actually, I think it's a great card as it is in this format right fucking now.
Yeah?
Yeah, because the best, I played Druid, played many forms of Druid, since you love old Greenbeard so much. I've even played some of the wackier ones, like Astral Communion. Like a community deck, obviously we never play this, and Cthulhu Druid will not play this card, and neither will Yogg Druid, but that's the current meta. Who knows what the meta will be after the set comes out, and after things develop a bit more. Now, in my opinion, the best Druid deck from this current meta, before One Night in Kharazan, the Druid deck I play is Beast Druid. I play Beast Tokens Druid. I don't play Force of Nature. I only have 1 Mire Keeper. I don't play Savage Combatant. But I do play Mark of Yashart. And really, the good I draw with that deck is to coin a Druid of the Saber, a 3/2 stealth, and then on turn 2, Mark of Yashart. So you have a 5/4 with haste on turn, on turn 2. This card enables a 4/4 with charge on turn 2, which is pretty fucking sick. Turn 1 Enchanted Raven, turn 2 Mark of Yashart it. Certainly any Beast Druid, any aggressive Druid is going to love this card, is going to play 2 with this card alongside the 2 liquids. And I'll certainly be putting it into my Beast Druid deck. You better believe you'll find room. It's a 1-drop, which Druid doesn't have access to a lot of, and I think it's significantly better than any of the options of neutral 1-drops. Just the 2/2 is huge. Almost every card that's a 1-drop right now, you're playing it for its stats. Most of them don't have value. It's interesting. They're introducing a number of 1 mana 1/1 value minions with this. What do you call them? Adventures. But in general, what you're looking for in a 1-drop is, who's got the best stats? Who's got the taters? Tell me, anybody got the fucking taters? This guy's got the biggest ass of taters that you can reasonably ask for that has the biggest power along it. It's 1 mana 2/2. They don't exist. There isn't one. There never has been one. They have 1 mana 2/3s, 1 mana 3/2s here and there, Those are both really good cards. Zombie Child, Flame Imp. This card's amazing. If you ask me, it's a beast. 1 mana 2/2 beast. I think it's a great card. Great card.
Well, I'll reserve the right to play it in the future, but for now, my stance is I would never play it in the Druid deck.
Well, fair enough. Certainly, Druid decks that are, I do play Yogg in my Beast Druid. I play 1 Nourish and 1 Yogg Saren. But I play 2 Wisps of the Old Gods. It's a very aggressive Druid deck. I play 2 Mounted Raptors, Druid of the Flame. He would just fit right in. Love him. I think it's a great card. I think you'll be seeing a lot of it, especially in 2017 when when Living Roots rotates out. But even in the meantime, if there are any decks Druid decks. I don't think Druid is tier 1 right now. That's why I don't play too much of it. But I have played over 300 games with Beast Druid, Tokens Druid on the ladder. God knows I tried to love Greenbeard in his current form. Obviously the Yogg Druid, the Cthulhu Druids are somewhat popular, and they won't play this card. But anyway, moving on to the next and final card for the prologue is Firelands Portal. A 7-mana spell, mage spell, 7 mana, deal 5 damage, and summon a random 5-cost minion. Oh boy, that gets your clock turning right away. Which just shows you only play mage in arena and don't know the value of what the card's constructed in terms of mage anyway. If you think this card is any good, dead goon.
It's face or minion, right?
Yeah, anywhere. 5 damage, 7 mana, 5 damage anywhere, and get a random 5-cost minion.
Yeah. Words?
What are your thoughts, sir?
I say definitely there are words there. Words. I'm trying to think of what archetype would enjoy such a card.
Or what deck in general, really, because, it's 7 mana. Most Hearthstone games are won and decided almost over, decided either way by turn 7 and constructed anyway. A 7-drop really has to have a lot of value behind it. You'll find there aren't many 7-cost cards in Hearthstone. There aren't many 7-drops, as it were. But usually, they're pretty big, like, say, Flame Strike or Archmage Antonidas for Mage at the 7th slot. I think this card is just trash. I don't think it'll see any play.
It's a bit clunky.
Yeah. If you look at what kind of 5-cast minions you can summon, you're looking at generally being generous, a 5/5. It may be a 5/4 taunt like the Booty Bay Bodyguard, or it may be, like Fin Creeper 3/6 taunt if you're lucky. But a lot of times you're just going to get like a 5/4 or a 4/5 like Dark Scale. I actually looked at the list, and really the best you can hope for is like an Anubisoft Sentinel. A lot of 5-drops have Battle Cry that just aren't going to trigger. Like say Azure Drake or Dark Speaker. There's so many. No, what's that, buddy?
Kudu, yeah.
You could get a Kudu, just a 3/5 off of it. Obviously, yes, Battle Cry won't trigger. And the funny thing is, one of the juiciest targets for 5 damage is Sylvanas. And if you cast this on Sylvanas, she'll steal the damn minion.
What a beat.
Yeah. So I think it's a trash card. I don't think we'll see any play, really ever. Maybe some Reno mages might stick one in there. Maybe a Tempo mage might stick one in there. Try to, because, it's a lot of tempo. If you can kill a guy and summon a guy, and maybe a Tempo mage could take advantage of it with Sorcerer's Apprentice, cast it earlier, maybe on turn 6. And it's also 5 to the face. It could be some kind of a better finisher, arguably, than, say, Archmage Antonidas and a Tempo Mage. But, ultimately, I think it's pretty trash tier.
Yeah, I'm thinking so, too. I don't know, any deck where you would want to have a stable board, it might be a little better. I don't know, but, I think it's an arena gem.
Yeah, an arena gem. All right, Taters. Well, that pretty much sums up the prologue. We also have Wing 1, which is coming out tomorrow as well. And I think there's about 8 or 9 cards that go along with that. If you would like to do a review for that. But in the meantime, I'll be posting this on to the YouTubes. So that you officially know the Team MTGO stance on the new cards. At least, before this is the eve of the release of Kharazan, so it's our last chance here to get our opinions before the official release out. Is there anything you'd like to leave our viewer with?
No.
No.
Nothing at all.
Okay. Yeah, the viewer, we leave you with nothing. Nothing at all.
Good luck with that. Yep.